Team, welcome back to the mat. Today we have a full body strong class, but no equipment needed, just you and your body. We are going to be working around some different repertoire on the mat today, so no standing, which you'll be very happy to hear. Let's get started, guys, on our hands and our knees. Come down to the mat. We'll start with a warm-up, of course. Bringing your hands just under your shoulders there, slightly in front, knees underneath your hips. And then just feel free to start to wag your tail, roll your shoulders. Maybe you find a little bit of a cat-cow here, starting to invite a little bit of movement through the spine. Bringing your awareness into your body, your breath. Inhale as you start to drop the belly. Exhale as you press and round into the tops of those fingertips, the tops of the knees and the shins, scooping up through that belly. Let's give me one more here. And then come somewhere between your cat and your cow. We're going to think about your shoulder blades. So setting up somewhere, as I said, between cat and cow, long flat back here, chin is slightly tucked. Let's take a shoulder blade or scapular push up. We'll bring those shoulder blades together without bending your elbows, and then pressing into the fingertips, broaden the shoulder blades apart. Draw them together, press and lengthen. Now, the movement doesn't have to look like mine. Everyone will be slightly different in their control and access to range here, but I do want you to focus on keeping your spine steady so it's not a cat and a cow. We should, as we press away from the mat, start to feel a little bit of tension sort of underneath the armpit there. Good. Let's work through 4 more, starting to build in a little bit of core and shoulder strength here as we warm up the body. Last 2. And on this last one, broaden through the shoulder blades, tuck the toes. All right, staying exactly as you are, all I want you to do is hover your knees away from the mat, tap the knees back down gently, draw the shoulder blades together. We press apart, we hover the knees. Little tap, shoulder blades come back together. So still working through that scapular push-up, but adding in your knee hover. Little tip, as we find your hover, can you keep your pubic bone pointing down towards the mat? So that bone at the front of your pelvis, rather than tucking under and hovering, can you keep your sits bones wide as you hover? We've got 2 more here, team. Keeping that length between shoulder and earlobe. Give me 1 more. We hold that hover and hold. Fantastic. Right leg steps out, left leg to join. High plank here. We're going to pike the hips up, downward dog. Take a moment to pedal it out through the ankles. Nice work, everyone. We're going to bring ourselves back to our 4-point hover, building a little bit of endurance time under tension. Just take a moment to actively press through the heels for another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Anchor both heels heavy. We're going to take a beautiful spinal wave round through the belly, round through the shoulder blades. Bring your shoulders forwards into your high plank. Fantastic here, team. Step the right knee back in, left knee back in. We lower the knees down for a breath. Okay, exhale, we hover. Right leg out, left leg out. Okay, building from here. Can you bring your right knee to your left elbow and step it back? Good. Right knee, left elbow, step it back. Just continue on this diagonal. Adding in that right knee, left elbow, right elbow, step it back. Left elbow, right elbow, step it back. So 2 little pull in and tap before we find that high plank. I've got the shakes, I've got the quivers. Doesn't take much. 2 more. Step it back. Step it back. Last one. Hold your high plank. Stay with me here. Maybe find your 3-legged plank. Hover the right thigh bone. Toes off the mat. Find length here. Lift through the shoulder blades, hold, breathe. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee, right toe comes back to the mat, and then send it down. Child's pose. Breathe into the back of the ribs here, guys. And as you exhale, start to draw yourself forwards. Come down onto your left side waist. We're going to park that left forearm underneath your left shoulder. Heels, knees, ankles stacked. Feet in line with your bottom. Okay, from here, guys, we're going to start to work through that side system, our obliques and our top glute. Stretch the top leg out long. Top hand in front of the belly button. We've got some birds with us today. Let's hover the thigh, hips away from the mat, and then gently tap back down. Hover, lift, and tap. Lift, and tap. Lift, and tap. Give me 2 more. On your next one, lift and hold. Right hand reaches to the ceiling. Okay, pressing down through the left shin and the right foot for support. We're going to take a rotation. Right arm dives under the rib cage. Rotate back behind you. Restack the shoulders. Right thigh, toes hover away from the mat. Single leg lift. Tap, 1 rotation. Restack, square the shoulders. Hover that right thigh. Beautiful, team. Twist. Lift, hover. Keep it really controlled. We have 2 more here. See if you can find a little bit of extra rotation each time. Good. Last one inbound. Square the shoulders, square the hips. Lift that right toe, thigh away from the mat. We're going to reach our right arm up and overhead. Turn your gaze to your forearm if you need to. Elbow and knee. We connect through, gently drawing ribs to hips. Reach and stretch. Tap, reach and stretch. Find length from fingers to toes without losing height in the hips here in that side plank. Nice, guys. All right, left glute. Should feel a little active here as you keep pressing down through that shin. Let's move here for 3. And reach. 2. Last one inbound here. Reach. Fingers from toes. Find your length. Lift that right thigh up an inch. Little lift. Lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Bring it in, guys. Well done. Just come onto your bottom. Press out of that side plank. We'll go ahead and bring our feet nice and wide, and let's just take a nice juicy little shin box here from side to side. Should feel really good, particularly for that left hip in that rotation as we come over to the right. We're adding in a little bit of a twist through the upper back here, guys. So the next time the knees rock over to the right, stay there. We're going to reach the left arm up and over to the top edge of your mat. Try and drop your chest. Big full body twist. Press all the way back up to unravel. And then same thing on the other side. Knees over to the left. Right hand reaches around to the top edge of the mat. Drop your chest. All right, 2 more one on each side. Drop and rotate. Feel that length through your lats, that upper back rotation. So juicy here. Drop and twist. And then coming back to center, legs are going to go out nice and long, sitting up tall on your sits bones. Little ab challenge to get us to transition to the mat. So from here, tuck the tail, finding your roll back, anchor heavy through the thighs as you slowly start to articulate down to the mat. Take your time. Good job, guys. And then bring your knees and feet back, sort of towards your bottom, into your bridge position. Hands can come back down by your side. All right, now we're not quite done with that left bottom. So when you're ready, a couple of pelvic tucks, just gently imprinting the spine and then releasing that tuck, that imprint. We find our way into that rest position. Okay, guys, even weight through both feet. We're going to find our bridge. Tuck the tail, start to mobilize your way up into that shoulder bridge. Hips open at the top. We take a breath in and then we melt our way back down with control. We're even through left and right for the minute anyway. Roll, driving through heel, big toe, actively scooping the feet to the bottom to get those hamstrings engaged, and then melting all the way back down. Give me 2 more here, remembering that the focus is on the spine. Lovely, guys. Last one. Let's meet at the top of that bridge. Alrighty, now feet, hips square. We're going to start to shift our weight to the left. Start to sort of hover the right heel away from the mat. Make sure that you haven't shifted through that left hip too much. And then we're going to stack right knee into tabletop. All right, from here, exhale, little tap of the toes down. Inhale to bring that knee back to tabletop. So coming into our single leg toe taps in our bridge. You should feel that left hamstring, left glute really starting to say hello. We're not here for long, I promise. Again, about stability and control. Give me 3 more. Anytime you need to, hips come back down. You reset. Join us when you are ready. Last one. Right knee to tabletop. Stretch the right toes, straighten the back leg, or back, I should say, of the right knee. All right, we're painting a line straight down towards the mat. Right leg floats down. Right toes back up to the ceiling. Inhale as we come down. As we come back up, let's just make sure that that right hip hasn't lost its way. It's still stacked and parallel in line with your left. Ever so humbling, just your body, just your body weight. Let's go for 2. All right, last one inbound. Straighten that right leg. If you can, stretch the back of that right knee. Single leg calf raise to finish. Left heel lifts off the mat. Left heel lowers. Left heel lifts and lowers. If you need to creep your foot into your bottom, please do. I'm right there with you guys. Let's move for 6 here. Press into that big toe. Pelvis is steady and stable. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling that right toe back to the mat and then melt your spine all the way down. Hug the left thigh to your chest, guys. Little stretch of the left hamstring. Great job. You can take your right leg out nice and long and just continue to bend and extend the back of your left knee. Find that hamstring stretch. All right, guys, good news. Left bottom is going to recover. Take a moment and we'll stretch that left leg out nice and long. All right, little bit of abdominal work to come. Hands are going to interlace behind the head. I like to sort of have my hands just at the base of my skull there. All right, from here, guys, pull the left knee in to tabletop. We're going to curl head, neck, and chest off the mat. Good. Together, leg extends, we lower the head, neck, and chest. Curl, lift, lower, extend. So I'm not lifting too high here with my chest, but I am clearing my shoulder blades off the mat. Envisioning my ribs gliding down towards my hips. In 2, we're adding in a little bit of rotation. Good. 1 more, straight up through the center. This time as you lift, right shoulder, left hip, and back to center. Good. Rotate, back to center. Give me 6. In 5. Well done, team. Get that rotation through the upper back. In 3, 2, 1. Find that chest lift, that rotation we hold. Okay, stay drawing right shoulder to left hip. Your right thigh becomes our focus. We hover it off the mat. We're going to bring it into tabletop, stretch straight back out, single leg stretch, in, out, in, out. Fantastic, guys. Left knee should be relatively stacked over that hip. If you can, find a little bit more rotation. Good, team. You have 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach, extend, hold. Just the chest. Reach to the outside of your left thigh. We're going to pulse that chest up an inch. Up an inch. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring everything in and release. Well done, team. Feel free to take your hands out from behind your head if you need to, just to bring your arms into a cactus stretch as you rock those knees from side to side. Get my hair out of the way. Okay, round 2. No rest for the wicked. We are going straight into our other side here, guys. So stretching those legs out nice and long for me. Hands come back behind the head. And then just take a moment to set up here. We're focusing on the right thigh bone now. Right thigh pulls into tabletop, curl head, neck, and chest, and then lower all the way back down. Good. Curl, lift, lower, extend. Now I'm lowering with control. I'm not sort of letting my leg flop down. It's just a gentle kiss to the mat. Nice, guys. Let's start to sprinkle in that rotation. Left shoulder, right hip. Fantastic. Got to be mindful of my mic here. If you can, find that twist through the upper back. Clear that left shoulder blade off the mat. Good work, guys. Give me 3, 2. Last one. Curl, lift, hold. Fantastic, guys. From here, focus on that left thigh. We bring left thigh to tabletop and then stretch it all the way back out. Bring it in and out. Keeping that rotation through the chest. Left shoulder drawing to right hip bone. You have 4. Good. Keep lengthening those knees, the back of that left knee. Last 2. On this next one, extend the left leg. We reach for that left outside. We reach right thigh. Reach for the outside of that right thigh. We're going to pulse the chest. Let's go. Lift, lift, lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and release. Fantastic, guys. All right, go ahead and park your feet out nice and wide. Tummy should feel nice and warm. We'll just take a couple of those shin boxes in our supine or our lying position. Allow the hips to floss. And then we'll roll over onto your right side when you're ready. I'll bring myself up and around so I can face you. Got leaves everywhere today. It's nice and windy, welcoming in autumn. Okay, so this time I have my right forearm underneath my right shoulder. I've got my knees and feet stacked with my feet in line with my bottom. All right, let's go ahead and find that top leg lengthened position. So we've got my left foot in contact with our mat. We're going to hover the hips and then lower back down with control. Pressing through all 5 fingers, that forearm and your bottom shin. Good, just give me one more here. We find our side plank hold. Left hand finds the ceiling. Starting to find our rotation, guys. Right rotation this time. Left arm wraps around and under the ribs. We take our twist. We restack left thigh bone. Single leg lift, lower. Twist, lift, lower. Good. Lift, lower. Give me 3, guys. See if you can find a little bit of rotation, extra rotation. Each rep. 2, Last one. And hold. Left thigh lifts away from the mat. Left arm is going to reach all the way up and overhead. We're going for that elbow to knee connection. Cinching rib and hip closer. We reach, we stretch. Connect, reach and stretch. Fantastic, guys. So really finding a little bit of that side body bending as the knee and elbow draw together. Let's go for 3, 2. Last one. Reach and stretch. Left arm, left leg long. From here, little tiny lift of that left thigh. Lift, lift, lift. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Well done, guys. Come up to sit on the bottom. We're going to take that beautiful crisscross rotation. Let's rock our knees over to the left. Right arm reaches up and around to the top of your mat. Drop your chest. Come up and around. We rotate. Left arm to the top of the mat. Now, hopefully, second time round, you're feeling like you have a little bit more range. Good. Bend the elbows. Allow that chest to melt to the mat. Good. Let's come back through center. Sorry to say it, guys. We are lying back down onto the mat for our last little bit of single leg bridge work. Hands out in front of the chest. Find your sits bones. We'll roll it back. Take your time. Heavy thighs, heavy heels. Segmentally finding the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Good. Head can rest all the way down. And then bring your heels to your bottom when you get there. Hands by your side. Feet nice and close to your bottom. Okay, team. Let's start to tuck that tail, roll up into your bridge. Both feet even with body weight at the moment. And then rolling all the way back down. Just give me one more here. Peeling our way up from the mat like a string of pearls, one pearl lifts at a time. Meet me at the top of that bridge. We start to shift our way over to the right. Let's go ahead and stack our left knee to tabletop, left knee over hip. Okay, just the left toes. We tap down and then square the pelvis, left knee back to tabletop. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Nice control, guys. Keep it steady. We have 3 before we find our single leg lift and lower. Last 2. Last 1. Extend that left leg to the ceiling. We hold. Left leg paints a line straight down, all the way back up. Bonus points if you can keep the back of that left knee nice and long. Good. Just lowering until that left knee is in line with your right. We lift straight back up. Last 3. Right knee stays steady in line with the hip. 2. Good, let's go. Last 1, lift, hold. Single leg heel raises to go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You have 6, guys. Good. 5, keep reaching left toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel. Bring the left foot back to the mat, guys, and melt your way down. Hugging in through the back of that right thigh. Let's go ahead and lengthen our left leg out long and start to stretch the back of that right leg. A few little rolls of the ankle if that feels good. Last bit of work inbound, team. To transition off our backs, let's hug both of our thighs in towards our chest. A little roll like a ball, if you will. So start to really pull the thighs towards the breastbone. We're going to bring our legs, knees to tabletop. A little bit of momentum as you start to imprint your spine along the mat, keeping that chest nice and tight. If this is not for you today, no worries, guys. Just roll off to your side. Come up to meeting me on your hands and knees. We have our last little bit of 4-point kneeling work to round our class. So hands just in front of shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to tuck our toes under straight away, guys. Just a moment to check in. Shoulder blades should be nice and proud, sort of thinking about drawing them down to the back pockets rather than letting our shoulders and our earlobes find each other. Okay, let's find our hover. Little tap. Beautiful. We hover, a little tap. Good. I'm definitely feeling a little warmer than when we first started this exercise today. A little more sweaty. Good. I hope you are too. All right, guys, let's go for 2. We're going to step it out into our high plank and hold. Left leg long, right leg long. Okay, from here, guys, left knee draws into right elbow and we step it back. Left knee, right elbow and back, like a mountain climber, but really slow. Good. Progressing here for those who would like to. We add in that left elbow. So right elbow, left elbow, step it back. Right, left, step it back. Right, left, and back. Well done, guys. We have 10 seconds here. We're going for a little hold to finish. Left toes on the mat or hovering in 3. In 2. Last one, meet me in your high plank. Press through your hands, find length from the crown of your head to your tail. Maybe you're in your 3-legged plank. Whew, stay with me, guys. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees can come down, guys. Melt your chest to the floor. A well-deserved rest here. Stretch your hands as far up the mat as you possibly can. Big deep breath into the back of the ribs. Big deep breath out. One more here. See if you can breathe in slowly for a count of 3. 4, 3, 4, 2, and 1. Let it go. Melt that chest down. Fantastic, guys. Ripple and roll yourself out. If you would like to finish with any other stretches that feel good for your body, please take the time to do so. Thank you for moving on the mat with me today, guys. I hope you are feeling strong and a little bit sweaty. I will see you on the mat or the reformer for your next class. Have a